Hey friends, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. I am coming to you on Friday evening, November 17th, around 5:30 p.m. Most folks are either home, getting ready for dinner, going out somewhere. Maybe if you're here in Harrisonburg, you're somewhere on JMU's campus getting ready for college game day coming up tomorrow. And I think there's some festivities going on the quad today. I don't know how we try to avoid that. But I'm coming to you with a special request. We'd love a favor. Over the last year or so, I guess since early 2023, I've been working on a book called What's Killing Your Profitability. It all boils down to leadership. And we're in the printing process right now. Actually, we're copy editing. Then we're going to move over to the proofreading and formatting stages. And we're looking to get it into print by early January. So we have the physical copies and we have it actually published by the end of January. Worst case scenario, early February of 2024. So we're excited about that. And we've worked through a number of different things. Now, here's why I'm sharing this message. Here's why I'm recording this video here with you on a Friday evening instead of having dinner with my bride, instead of doing whatever else it could be doing. Maybe it would be taking a nap. I've got a special request for you. Anybody seeing this video, if you're familiar with the body of work that Cindy and I do, if you've benefited in any way through any of the stuff that we've done over the last 6, 7, 8 years that we've had our business going, and we've done so many different things both locally and across the United States, I've got a favor to ask. And that favor really comes down to, we could use some help from some very, very trustworthy folks, some folks that value leadership and just as importantly, value profitability and productivity in their organizations. What we need is a little bit of help in launching the book. We're putting together a book launch team. We've been part of several of these. I've contributed a chapter to a book called Voices for Leadership Volume 1. Voices for Leadership Volume 2 is out now or about to be out with a similar group of folks, but this is one where I didn't do a chapter coming up. What's Killing Your Profitability is not a one chapter thing. I think it's 12 or 13 chapters, and we're super excited about that. I'll show you something else here. Here's similar to what I think the cover is going to end up being, but it shows that the foreword for the book was done by Mark Cole, the CEO of Maxwell Leadership. We've gotten to know Mark pretty well over the last 7, 8, 9 years and just value his willingness to help us with this project. And we've got an introduction that was written by Jorge Velasco, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Bertelsmann Print Group here in the US, and we've just developed a great relationship with Jorge. So if you're seeing this or do see this, thank you for both Mark and Jorge for being willing to contribute and speak to both the need in leadership, but also some of the work that Cindy and I've been able to do with each of you specifically and so on. Now, here's the big ask that I'm going to toss out. And it's not really a big ask. I say that it's here's where we could use some help. So we've got a landing page, and you'll see it in the links of this video, that really helps you have the opportunity to say, hey, Wes, hey, Cindy, I'd like to learn more about what you're doing. So on Friday, December 8th at 3 p.m., we're going to do a Zoom call. And unless you fill out the first, last name, email, and click the submit button on the page that's listed in the links, you won't have access to it. And we're not looking for thousands of people. We'd love to have 100. Quite frankly, because we know if we get 100, there's probably going to be 40, 50, 60 that can really help us drive the needle forward and make sure that the public at large has visibility of not only some of the special things that we're going to include to the early adopters, if you will, but we've got some really, really neat things that we're going to do for this group that we won't be able to do for anybody else widely ever again. So it's some neat stuff that we'll announce on that call. It's not going to be a heavy lift either. Again, we've helped with some book launches, both in the books that we've been a part of, but also with a couple of John Maxwell's book launches over the years. And Cindy's going to be really putting some details together, and we'll share that about how you can help us, if you're willing, by doing some shares on social media. Our plan is to, how can we put it out there to where you can check the box, so to speak, to say, okay, I've got a schedule. I know what I'm expected to. We want to make it very, very clear, very, very simple, and very, very easy. All three of those things, if you're willing to be part of that book launch team for us. Now, if you fill out the form on this page, it's not saying I'm committing to anything. It's saying that you'll get access to be part of that call or have access to the recording, because we're going to do that. Not everybody can join us at 3 p.m. on a Friday, but we're going to have the recording. We'll probably post it on the same page, or at least get the information out to the folks that want to have access and see what's going on with the project. We'd love to have you. So my ask is, fill out the form. in the link that's in the comments on each of the platforms that I'm streaming this to, and we'll probably pin it to each at some point, just so you have access. We'd love to have you engaged. Again, no commitment at this point other than, do you want information on it or not? If you don't, God bless you, it's okay. Love to help get a copy of the book in your hands when it comes out. That'll be a whole different story. We're looking at doing some specials on the early launch, specifically with Kindle, because there's some neat things we can do. We'd love to see it because we feel like this is going to be something that really impacts organizations' profitability, and it helps get a grasp on how tangible leadership really is, and how it's not this touchy-feely pie in the sky thing. It matters to our bottom line, not just in for-profit organizations, in public sector, in nonprofits, in volunteer groups. We all have budgets. We all have a group of folks that we're responsible to serve. We've got clients, we've got congregations, if you will. We've got people that count on us. And this book goes into detail on, here's how it can make an impact, and here's how you track it, and here's specific steps that you can apply in your own role to make a positive difference. Again, love to have your help. If you've got questions, reach out to us directly. Love to chat through it with you. Most importantly, look forward to seeing you on Friday, December 8th, if you choose to be part of it, at 3 p.m. Make it a great day. We'll see you soon. God bless.